Welcome back to another video. This is number 2 in this series of using hackthisSite.org. I'm not going to do any introductions to the site itself or what we're doing. We've done that in the first video, so we're just going to take a dive straight into this. If you'd like more information on this series, check out video number 1, which is linked in the description. This is video number 2, and like in the first video, we're going to take a look at the basic tests, which really is just to look at your inquisitive skills as a cybersecurity person, or if you're looking to get into hacking. So if you log into the hackthisSite.org, and we're on the basic section, as I say, and we're going to do task number 2. It says read the instructions here. Network security Sam set up a password protection script. He made it load the real password from an unencrypted text file and compare it to the password the user enters. However, he neglected to upload the password file. So this is a very simple task, and I managed to work this one out almost straight away. And basically, if you look at it and read it carefully, you could deem this as a tricky kind of question. But if you look at it and read it very carefully, the basic problem is that a password has been set, but this chap Sam has actually forgotten to upload the password file, which is where it's going to actually compare the logged in password to the one on the server. So password as an example, you actually get an error, but if you go back and just leave the password box completely blank and click submit, you'll get the congrats message and you're straight in onto the next challenge. So entering a password on challenge number 2 will give you an error, because I suppose if you think about it, it's actually checking to see whether or not that password gets a true or false. And there not actually being a password file on there, so it's going to return false. But if you leave the password box blank, just click enter, that will enter you into that task and give you the congrats message. Alright, so you may be thinking, what's the point of doing a task like this when it's so easy? And in reality, what are the chances of a website or web application having this issue? Well, maybe it would be rare, in all honesty, but if you're involved in the early stages of testing a web app or a website, it's possible, early on that the web developer might make a mistake in the coding. If the code was poorly put together or misconfigured, or someone else had made a mistake with the code, it may be possible for anyone to gain entry to the web app. Humans make mistakes, developers make mistakes, and this is why we need ethical hackers and cyber security professionals to test web applications and websites like this. So whilst, yes, it may be rare to actually find a website that would accept having no password entered, it's not inconceivable to think that in the early stages of building a web app, you might come across a problem like this. So it is definitely worth learning skills like this. So if you look out for our next video, the next one will be basic task number 3. Which is some intuition is needed to find the location of the hidden password file. So check out the next video, number 3 in the series.